I'm Rob Benfield. I'm Senior Lecturer on BA Television Production. I've worked in the industry for 25 years as a producer-director, and now I teach here at the University of Westminster. The current project, Astral Peaks, is again written in exactly the same way. A group of 60 students divided into 4 groups of 15, and they've all written an episode each. But we decided to move in a slightly different direction. There's such a lot of interest out there in, let's say, vampire programs, in other worlds, in the afterlife, that we decided to have an element of that in this current drama to stretch the students a little bit and to give them something to get their teeth into in terms of visual effects and special effects and that sort of thing. So this is about astral planing and remote viewing and its military applications. So it's a very clever idea. A researcher gets a grant from the MOD to help soldiers recover post-traumatic stress disorder because it's a great loss to the country as all the soldiers come back from Iraq and Afghanistan in a terrible state and can't fight anymore, not surprisingly. So obviously that's a very sensible idea to have a project, and the idea is to clear their memories. But the professor, the mad professor who is managing this project, has his own ideas about what he's going to do with it. Which is how we get into the astral world. He discovers people can actually transport themselves to other places through thought patterns. So that's really where that intrigue comes from. But at the same time, it's a good thriller on lots of levels as well. And that's the important thing. It's television. The story needs to be driven along. And again, it's 4 half-hour episodes.
And when are you going to air this project?
Well, this will be finished again. It's finished in a remarkably short space of time. It'll be ready to go to air from the end of April. Beginning of May, sometime around then, but we need to run a publicity campaign for it, and while Forest of Lies is still building up the momentum, we're hopefully going to work off the back of that, and it will be part 2 of that process.
Can you tell us a little bit more about BA Television Production course for the students who are applying for the university? Why should they choose this course?
Well, BA Television Production is what it says on the can. It's not disguised as a film. It's not a film course disguised as a television course. It's a proper television course. We look at television genre, all television genre on the course, and series drama is one thing that we look at. But we also look at game shows, daytime chat shows, light entertainment shows, as well as documentary and factual insert material, that sort of thing. So it's learning to produce all types of television, understanding genres, and then sort of being creative within those genres, which is pretty much how television works. So that's what makes it special, that's what makes it stand out. Plus, it also has a media theory side, which is taught by a great media theorist at the University of Westminster, which has the highest research rating in the country, I believe, for media studies. So the combination of the two means that you get a student who really knows the industry, knows the media industry inside out, as well as has great practice skills and is able to apply them straight away in the workplace. We get over 75% of our students going to work straight away, and that is an extremely high figure. And a year later, most of them are still, about 68% on last year's count are still in employment, and something like 80% of them have been in employment. So, we're right up there amongst the best in terms of employment. Of course, it's not a bad time to get people into the workplace because of the economic crisis. There's a drive to have new young talent come in, which is cheaper than old talent. So it's a good opportunity for young people at this time, a good industry for them to be breaking into.
Thank you.